you attribute that to?
It's tough to put your finger on it. It was. It felt like we had a good plan coming into it, and we just haven't been able to get into sync early enough in games throughout the year, and it's something that we have to address and get better at and fix. Because there are times where it's actually very good, and we need to strive for better consistency, better starts, and just getting into a rhythm earlier.
Mo said that a lot of those passes to the tight ends were because you were getting what you thought you were going to see from the Titans, with the linebackers coming up and the tight ends are behind them. Is that sort of underscore that the game plan was the right one and you guys didn't execute it early, or?
Yeah, I thought I'll say this. I thought our tight ends played awesome. Mo, Jelani, Kylan, all three of those guys played really, really well for us. And I thought we had a good plan to try and utilize them in some different ways. And we did a very good job of that. Across the board, though, in some of the other areas, we've got to be better. We've got to start faster, and we got to figure it out quick. We got a quick turnaround this week, and certainly need a better start on Thursday night.
Matt, you haven't had a lot of issues with fumbling in your career, but this isn't one or two. This is 9 in 4 games, and it continually sets the offense back if you don't even get the ball back. Have you been able to figure anything out? Do you need to do something different?
I mean, certainly have to do something different when
Anything like that?
I think you just got to protect it better. This week will be a short week. I mean, there's not going to be a lot of physical work to do it, and I go back to it. I think I've been pretty good throughout my career. It's been a very uncharacteristic 4-game stretch. It's something I got to clean up and got to be better at. Find a way this week. I think if we can put together a clean game, just go out there and put together a clean game where we're not turning it over. We're executing the way we can. I think we can be very good.
How much do you think those are setting the team back?
Turnovers are always. They're one of the, if not the most important, one or two most critical stats. When it comes to winning ball games, or at least giving yourself a chance to win. And so, I've got to do a better job protecting it. We collectively have to do a better job protecting it. And I think if we can do that, we can be pretty good.
Matt, this might be an unfair question, but you guys have had some communication issues up front and things of that nature. Whether consciously or subconsciously, does a quarterback maybe have to learn to trust the protection in a situation like that? Is that a factor at all?
Yeah, no, I think that I actually thought it was on balance, compared to the rest of the season. I thought it was a better day for us there. You definitely have to trust all the players around you. I think that's, what makes winning in this league so rewarding is that it's never just one player. It's the collective that gets the job done. And so you have to trust other players to make plays and to do their responsibilities. But with that said, the ball's in my hand every snap. And so it starts with me.
When you're down, this is the third time you guys have been down 17 in a game. Does it just really make it tough? Because you almost have to be on point the rest of the game. You can't afford a mess up.
Yeah. Listen, you can find a way when you're down 17 to get the job done, but it makes it extremely difficult. And your margin for error from that point on is like zero. And so it's not a place you want to be often. Sometimes you're there and you got to find a way. You got to be resilient. But it does. It makes it very difficult to overcome. And it's certainly not what we're, it's not the intent going out there. We'd love to, play from in front.
What happened on the second fumble? Did you have room to maybe get further up in the pocket?
Yeah, I was trying to get the ball out. I was getting ready to pull and throw and try and, bring him down. I can't remember who the wide receiver was on the right side, but we had an out-breaking route on the right side trying to bring him down the stem with that. And, it's just one of those things that as you're getting ready to pull it, sometimes they're in the right place at the right time.
This is a more collective thing than one guy. Where was the run game today? That has been the backbone of this team the last couple of years. And it felt like the only thing you guys could do was throw it.
Yeah, we struggled, running the football today, and it has been the backbone of the Colts for a long time. But we haven't been we haven't been exceptional in that to start the year. It's an area that, you know, I certainly think we can improve and get better. And it's one of those things that sometimes you just gotta get into that game too. You gotta get into a flow, and certainly in the run game, a couple explosives here and there get you into that flow, and we just haven't been able to create those.
The interception.
A couple more.
Can you avoid a batted pass?
It's hard. I mean, we had exactly what we wanted. We had Alec wide open, and if you figure it out, you know, I'll be around Tuesday or Wednesday. Let me know. Yeah, let me know.
Matt, what tells you that this team has the resiliency it needs to pull out of this start?
I think we got the right makeup, the right kind of guys. You know, it's a group that comes to work the right way every day. You know, there's a level of intensity and focus, and I think the way we've kind of been in games throughout the year, you know, shows that. Certainly not in the positions we want to be in, but there's no let up, there's no fight, like lack in fight or grit. You know, all of that stuff is there, and I think, you know, if we can figure out how to clean up the things that we need to clean up, that grit and that fight is going to, you know, pay dividends for us as the year goes on.